Good morning, y'all. It is 8:19 Central Standard Time here in North Texas. Uh, it's about 70 degrees. It feels different. A day like today feels a whole lot different than 100 degrees of those Texas summer days. It's falling, y'all. It is falling for sure. My garden is starting to look off. And everywhere I look, I'm seeing the leaves changing colors. It's really beautiful. I love fall. Come on, somebody. So I'm looking up on my yard and I'm thinking about uh, what it's gonna look like. I showed y'all in a previous video how everything is gonna die off and the landscape in my yard is gonna look a whole lot different. I'm gonna harvest some things this morning and I'm gonna show you what's already looking different. Look at my pomegranate tree. It's starting to tell me a whole different story. The leaves are turning yellow. And the last few pomegranates that I had hanging about here or here, look, put my bowl down, my harvest bowl, my club, look, they just fell right there. Right there. Come on, focus. Right there and right there. I knew they would ripen, but they won't. And what's really beautiful is something was eating up my greens the whole spring and summer. Look how good they look right now. All of them are looking good. Except one. Except one. I got one green bush that's hiding out in the cut. Something back there getting a nibble, a real nibble on it. So I get back there and show you the skeleton that it turned into. Good morning, y'all. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my live. I want to show you this green that then turned into, look, whatever that is nibbling, and turn this green into a skeleton. And move from the front, I guess, to the delicious ones in the back. While I'm looking for a purple Cherokee purple tomato. It's 70 degrees. Oh, right now in Texas. Hello, you. YN3AB2B. Good morning. I see I'm global. Thanks for joining my live. I'm in my garden. Look, look, a little zinnia. Yay. They are resilient. Now my roselle bush over here. Let me take you back to my roselle bush. I don't know how the temperature dropped, if it did drop last night or not. Oh my goodness. But my roselle is back there looking, my one roselle is over here looking wilted. Let's go have a look. It's falling, y'all. Look. I don't know what happened here overnight. Look how wilted my roselle looks. All the leaves are hanging. Look. I don't know what that is in comparison to this. In comparison to this. So, I'm harvesting. As you see, I got my bowl. Today I'll be harvesting something. I have, oh, 9. I was going to say I had 8 figs left on my tree. They're green. I want them to get ripe. 8. Yeah, 8 figs. I have 8 figs left on my tree. I want them to get ripe. But, and watermelon right here, Still trying to put off little nose. But let me go ahead and get this harvest. I just want you to see what fall is looking like in my garden. Almost time for my sweet potato harvest. Look, all the vines are starting to turn brown. And then this morning, I checked. Look like my tenant, I need my super senior stick to get up in here. My tenant been up in here nibbling. Where is it at? My tenant been up in there nibbling on my tomato again. Just nibbling. And this one too. There's a baby one hanging there. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so I didn't get this one. I'm already... YN3A. Thanks for watching. This is my little garden. My grow row has, gosh, look, I planted more radishes in my pot. This is the start of my winter harvest. I'm calling these the last of the Cheetos because soon the weather's gonna get so cold here. This plant is gonna die back. And YN3A, where are you? Are you Russian? Are you in Russia? Let's see. There's another shishito. I have 3 shishito pepper plants in my garden. Oh, there's another one right here. Got that one. Awesome. I'm about to go check my other plant. I didn't expect anything to be on the shishitos. Now I'm gonna cook these today. I have some more in my refrigerator that needs to be cooked up in 8, and I'm gonna do it today. Today. Shishitos on my plate. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get these Swiss chard leaves. Let's see. I got this Swiss chard. I was out somewhere one time and I saw the biggest Swiss chard leaves. And I sent a picture to somebody. I was like, look at this Swiss chard. Should I pick it? Let's see what's going on right here. This is my winter stuff right here. Look how nice it's growing. My winter garden patch. I got beets in there. Definitely more radishes because what I like to eat. And some greens. Let's see. All of my tomatoes are still green. And I don't think they're gonna turn red because we're not getting a whole lot of sun. I'm looking for poblanos up in here. Up in here. I don't see any poblanos, but I see green tomatoes. What I do have is focus, cam, focus. Focus. Come on. So I'm gonna go ahead and look. Got some radishes. About to harvest some radishes. Yay! Look. Radishes. Go ahead and get my glove out. Oh, these turned ace. This one is small, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it out too. And I got more radish greens, y'all. I've been using up those radish greens since I found that recipe. Let's see. I want to get this one under some. I want to get that one under some more. And I probably drop some more. Probably drop some more radishes right there in that spot. Let's go see what else I know what else I can get today. Now, all the other peppers I harvested from my garden, I stuffed them. I made like stuffed peppers, you know, jalapeno poppers. Now, because they were small like this, I just split them open in half and I stuffed it that way. I didn't take the top off and stuff in, but I'm not sure the way it's done all the time. But that's what I did to get them stuffed. And then I put breadcrumbs on top. And I have a recipe for stuffed peppers on my channel. Oh, there's another one. And what I will do is cook them and freeze them. So every time I'm craving a little snacky snack, I'll pop one or two out. And I'll maybe the toaster oven or that air fryer. And this is my little bush that could. Tomato bush that look. Look how horrible it looks. Fuck camera. Look how horrible it looks. And it still got tomatoes on it. But this one is right here. I'm gonna go ahead and get it. Look at there. So hopefully this one won't die. And look at my tomato, my sweet potato. All the way over here. Look. From the edge of my patio all the way, boop, right here. I like it. I like it. I'll be harvesting my Chargel. Good morning. I'm out here in my garden and I'm harvesting what is right now. I'm happy with the growth that I've had in my garden this year. What I want to show you is look, it's starting to look a lot different. My roselle is dying off. My sweet potato vine is starting to die off. Like I said, I'll be doing a sweet potato harvest soon. I'll be doing an epic potato harvest soon. What I gotta do though is figure out what to do with my orange tree before the frost hits. Golly. Sid Vicious said good morning. I stayed out all last night, so I'm mad. Sid Vicious is my co-host. If your channel, Sid Vicious is my co-host, and every video, for whatever reason, he managed to show up and bark. Bark, bark, bark. Ain't nothing wrong with it. He's my co-host. He's on the other side of the gate. I'm concerned about if he gets through the gate. I got more radishes here. I got more radishes right here. And then, I believe this is a parsnip. I planted parsnip here. And I think it went to seed because I saw it white and fluffy. I also have some carrots. And I am waiting on my buddy Jax. To pop back in my life so I can harvest some carrots. This is my other roselle. It's looking better than that one. That one looking how wilted. But look, my blueberries, this is so pretty. I love that. I love the color, but I'm just like, oh, no more blueberries. They stopped producing like the middle of the season. This is my pink lemonade blueberry. Once I got her some company, she's gonna give me some blueberries. Now my grape bush of shame gave me grapes for the first time. So look what I did. I mentioned earlier that I want blueberries all season. So what I did was I went and found a middle of the season blueberry. I need to find a really good spot for them because blueberries like something that my other plants don't. So I want to make sure I'm not putting them by something that is not going to grow if I keep the soil right, for blueberry growing. Fall, y'all. It's falling in my garden. in the backyard. It's starting to look like fall everywhere I go. The leaves are changing, and I love it. I love it. Like I've always seen movies of is it New Hampshire, Vermont, Connecticut? I don't know, where they have all the British trees and the covered bridges. What else I need to look at this morning? Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, this color is different than the other roselles. Look how bright it look. Look at that one. It's a darker pink than. I need to go over there and check my other. That's what I was saying. I need to go over there and check other. Look how it's a focus camera. Focus. Look how the other one is a darker pink than this one. Let me go get my other shishita peppers. Walk with me, y'all. And this, I know this is not gonna make it. This will be a squash of some sort. I planted some cushaw. Y'all know what cushaw is? Oh, and I'm gonna come back out here with my. Snippers, my garden shears, and I'm gonna harvest this basil. I got my dehydrator going. I showed y'all on a live. Uh, that basil smells so. Y'all, that smells so good. I showed y'all on a previous live that I had my dehydrator going. I dehydrated some apples. I dehydrated some lemons. And I'm going to put this basil in there. I'm going to get the basil dehydrated so I can have basil through the winter. Now, if I could just get one tomato to turn red, I'm going to make a caprese. So I'll probably leave one basil stalk. And y'all, these are zinnia. I showed y'all before. I had my nephew over here in my garden. I told him, I said, Kay, um, I said, you can pull the dead zinnia and they'll grow back. And I don't know why he got so happy to just pull the tops off the zinnia and went ham on it nonstop. Call him Cam the Destroyer, K the Destroyer. Uh, hey, Cameron. I don't even know if you watch, but I be missing you. I don't know where you're at, but look, I'm getting this right here because in that pot, this is my avocado pot. And I feel like I got some avocado trees growing. But what I do have growing is I harvested those big white radishes um, maybe a week or two ago. But I also took the radish tops and I put them in here and they're growing. I want to keep them under some soil. Now I know they're not gonna grow me more radishes, but I need those seeds because those seeds were really, well, I'm gonna say really expensive. They cost more money than $4.49. So I don't want to buy more seeds. These radish tops will produce me more seeds, just like the carrot tops that I planted. I have a video called "Will It Grow?" And yes, they will grow. Check out that video. Yes, they will grow, but you will not get more carrots. You're not gonna get more carrots. No, you get a plant that will produce seeds. But look, I believe this is an avocado, y'all. And I had growing in my sweet potato basket. It died off. It's an avocado. Now I have one there. I saw another one. I was out here looking yesterday, and I saw another one peeping. I saw another one peeping up somewhere. And I was getting excited because this is where I planted all those avocado seeds. This is where I planted all those avocado seeds. Because I want avocados in my. No, that's not it. I was getting excited. Where is it? Where is it? Mosquitoes are still out. I don't see it today. But I saw another one yesterday and was happy. Did it die? Did it die? Oh no, did you die? Okay, so I don't see it. Enough of that. But what I'm saying, y'all, is Sid Vicious says like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a minute of what we're getting up to. Fall. It's looking like fall in my garden. It's looking like fall. Um, this is what I have harvested this morning. Far. Look. So I have radishes. Nice radishes. Look. I got radishes. What was that? A penny. See a penny, pick it up all day, you'll have good luck. Well, you're not gonna, if that isn't it true, once they start producing them pennies, no one will have good luck, if good luck is a thing. Fill out my pocket. I got junk in my pocket other than garden stuff. Got focus camera, focus camera. I got Swiss chard, I've harvested. I harvested these radishes. I have this tomato. This is what do you call it? I can't remember the type of potato that is, but that's from a Dollar Tree seed. These are my peppers. These are my shishitos. Huh, I got a roselle in there, hidden pool. So that's what I got this morning. And later, y'all, I know it's late in the season again, but I'm gonna plant some more stuff. I'm gonna get some more stuff in the ground. I'm gonna go check my other tomato on the other side. I got a bunch of green tomatoes. I'm already making some green sauce. I told y'all that's what I do if my tomatoes don't ripen. Put some stuff over there and keep it down. I was telling you, if my tomatoes don't ripen and I have to pull them out before the frost, I'll make green sauce. And I'm making some green sauce right now to go over my stuffed bell peppers. Um, let's see. What is over there? Maybe one of these white radish to go. Shit. Gotta see if it's just... This is not my dog, y'all. Let's see. Let's see if this radish is really good. The greens are big. Let's see what it's doing right here. Oh, broke that. It's another nice white radish. Yeah. I'll add that to my harvest. Let's see. Might be. Now I planted some more radishes right here in this spot. So while I'm up radishes, I got more ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one. This one looks like it's gonna be small, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it. And later I'm gonna come out here and I'll plant something else in this space. I'm also continuing to plant these radish tops to make them grow. And this one is, what's a baby? It's there a little radish, but it's going in my harvest. And I'm gonna let I'm gonna let this one stay and I'm gonna let this one stay. But like I said, I'm planting something else. I'll be out here later planting something else here in this spot. I think it's gonna be turnip greens because that's what I have in my pocket. Turnip greens or beets is what I'll be planting here in a little bit. Got this for a harvest this morning. That's enough for a nice little salad. It's enough for a nice little salad. It's falling. It's falling, y'all. Let's see what else I got. Walk over here. Let's walk over here. This is my harvest, y'all, from my garden this morning. Look, y'all just saw me pull these white radishes. I got Swiss chard. Got radishes. I got Swiss chard. Those are white radishes. And I wonder if the greens taste different from radish to radish. Because those are my radishes and they have green tops. I'm going to combine them all. A year or two ago, I combined my radish greens with my collard greens. I don't know. I break that. These are my, I'm going to call these questionable. I planted a bunch of seeds. I think these are hatch chilies, but they could also be jalapenos. These are my shishitos that I'm gonna cook with the rest of them that I've harvested. I'm gonna roast them off this morning. There's my baby, I can't remember what kind of Roma. These are Roma tomatoes. And a year ago, the Roma tomato bush from the Dollar Tree seeds that I planted were loaded with tomatoes. Something happened this year and they didn't, I don't know, I was gone for a while and the vine died, so I didn't get as many to produce. And what did produce, my tenant nibbled on. So this is my first, actually my second. I got another one. This is my second Roma tomato. And look at this, baby, heirloom tomato. This came off the tomato bush that could. There's one more tomato sitting over there on that vine. And there's a roselle just jumped. There's a roselle just jumped in my bowl. I'm gonna get the dirt out of my bowl. Get the dirt out of my bowl. Get my harvest together. Get my harvest together. And my lucky penny. What do y'all think about them not producing pennies anymore? That's my lucky penny. I can't throw no money away. I'll use that later for something. Let me go check. Let me go check tomato. Let me check this tomato. About this tomato bush, as well as the other one on the other side with the poblanos from the Walmart on clearance. I don't know why everything is late producing in my garden like this. Late producing. I got, look, right here. And I'm not sure what this is. I know it's a squash, but it's not gonna make it either. That's another thing, just not gonna do it. Not gonna be able to do it. Can we do it? Not gonna be able to do it. Come on, focus camera. Focus. Come on, camera. Focus for me. There you go. I got. I'm about to get me a stick. Oh, look at here. Look, focus camera. Come on. Come on, camera. Look at that one. Oh my goodness, there's like two of them back there. Hide down. This vine is nice. Oh, there's more. Look. Come on, this might be them cluster tomatoes that cost dollars in the store. Come on, camera, focus. Look. Oh, yeah. I wish I could vine ripe, though. Man, I didn't know that was back there. I wish they could vine. Oh, wow. I'm about to use my other hand. Look. What? Yes. I wish they could vine ripen it and I could show you the pretty red ones on the. That's just not gonna happen because it's late in the season. But I'm happy that it's producing nonetheless. I'm happy that everything. I'm happy with the growth in my garden and that everything has started to grow nicely. Start this video because I wanted to show y'all it's looking different in my garden. My grow row is starting to do that thing. I mentioned in a previous video that once the winter comes, this whole thing, this whole thing is gonna die back. The whole thing will die back, and I will have gonna look a whole lot more different once my Romania. Dan, good morning. I am in Texas and it's 8:51 Central Standard Time. What is the weather like in Romania? Please tell me what the weather like in Romania. And tell me what I need to know about Romania. What is Romania? I know what Romania is known for. Uh, I'm gonna say this and hope I'm right. Dan, is Nadia Comenici from Romania? Dan, are you there? I need to plant some more stuff in here. I'm always looking for places to drop stuff. um, the hands-free gardener was talking about all the weeds that's in my garden. And I told her, throw some weeds with my food. Okay. Dan, is Romania Transylvania? Dan, is Romania Transylvania or is it Romania? I'm confused. Yes, Dan, this is Texas. Will them gonna get down, 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 down. I guess I got my boots on. That lets you know I'm legit in Texas. I'm gonna say that makes me legit in Texas. Dan, is are you in Romania or are you in Transylvania? Or is Romania Transylvania? Because I know they changing the names of a lot of countries. This is my compost bin. I've been doing a little bit of composting. Looks like it's dry. Um, there we go. I was gonna say it looks like it's dry and there ain't nothing happening in there, but there are my ants. Let's see. Come on, ants. You ready for your close-up? There are my ants. So I call this a hazard. Every time I come in here, I have to be very careful. Be very careful ants don't get me. Because these are fire ants. I don't know if y'all, Dan, I don't know if you know what fire ants are, but they want to do it all. They are there to protect whatever is in the nest, in my compost. They protected whatever in my compost. I didn't invite them there, but nonetheless. Oh, let me get back to regular. Get back to regular. Look at here. Look. Yes. Yep. Okay. So y'all, for sure, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. I just want y'all to see what fall is looking like here in North Texas, and show you what I was gonna get out of my garden today. I might make a nice little salad with all that stuff that I harvested, and I'm not gonna do it today. I need to come pick some more roselle. I got some in the dehydrator right now, but I learned a really traumatic thing that you work real quick on the roselle is you're gonna lose them all, and I almost lost all mine. I'm not gonna do that again. So I'm gonna pick them until I'm ready to work on them. These fish, they want to get in my belly. I want them to ripe so I can get them in my belly. And I finally found my cinnamon. So then I'm gonna make some of them cinnamon sugar figs. I'm gonna coat these figs in yeah, I'm gonna coat these figs in sugar and cinnamon and put them underneath the broiler, and they gonna get in my belly because they delicious. Come on, fig. Fig, you ready for your close up? Figs. I got figs, figs, figs. Figs I do adore. And they gonna get in my belly. I got figs. I have 9 figs, y'all. And when I'm talking about this fig, and then for real, I'm gonna end this live. When I'm talking about my figs, I am watching videos on how to prune figs. Let me zoom out. Let me get back out. How to prune figs and how to prune granates. I gotta do that. Neighbors, Ukraine, Moldavia votes. Ukraine is at war. Romania love peace. Dan, what is Nadia Comaneci from Romania? Is that what I know about Romania? Is true? And neighbors, okay. Where did that thing go? To look that up later. I'm gonna look up Romania too when I sit down. Uh, when people come in my live, I find myself finding places that I didn't know I wanted to visit. A couple lives ago, someone was in my live from Algiers. Algeria? He said it was Africa, and the only thing I know of, oh, here it is! Look, this is the second one. This is the second one that is growing that I think is an avocado seed. Yes, I knew it was in here. Yes, avocado. So I have 2 avocados growing. Now I put them so I can isolate them, but because one day I only had this one ready, I just started dropping other stuff in this pot. Romania tomato. Okay, that's cool. I want to focus. Camera, focus. I'm gonna have to look and see. I feel like I might want to visit Romania. Is it cold now in Romania? I don't know. Does it get really cold in Romania? I got junk. I need to come out here with my shears. Because that's trying to be a tree. Look, this is trying to be a tree. I don't want it. I don't know what you are, but I just don't want you here. I need to come out. I need to get my big shovel. My big shovel. Yeah. I had to get my big shovel and put my big boot on that one. It needs to go. Look. I got this growing right here. I hope that turns into a purple kohlrabi, but it's not bulbing. So I'm just gonna say it's purple greens. You know, when you go to the store, people have switched out the labels on plants. I think that's what happened to me, because it should have bulbed by now. What is that little green doing? Oh, that thing died. I bought strawberry spinach and it died. Oh no. And I just broke that green. Or was it already? I just broke that one off. That's a green, but I'm gonna harvest those. Yeah. Tragedy. I bought these because it was new. This was my new thing this year for the garden, and it didn't survive. Have any of y'all ever grown spinach, strawberry spinach? It actually produces a little bulb. 5 degrees Celsius. All right. All right. All right. I'm gonna look up Romania when I settle down. Okay? I'm gonna look up Romania and see what it do. See if I need to do a visit to Romania. I do like to travel. What is this? the, the corn didn't come up. Next year I'm growing corn for sure. I need it. I need some. The only thing I don't like about corn though is those worms in the ears. I remember as a kid, we'd be harvesting corn that my parents had grown and those. Y'all look. So here's another something that's not gonna make it. I have an eggplant. It's real pretty now. I don't know why they take off in the summer and give me eggplant so I can make that I call it eggplant finadini. What was not there no more? Oh, millionaire eggplant. Huh. Okay. Well, I call it eggplant finadini. A lot of people call it stewed egg. Whatever you call it, it's delicious. And I love it. I didn't know I loved it until I went to Guam and the people made it there for me. Oh my God, it was the best. So I make it now on my own. I'm sure it's not as authentic as what I had when I was there, but it hits the spot. It hits the spot and it makes me remember. It makes me remember. I have fond memories of Guam. The people were really nice. Really nice. Big. Big Cam. Big Cam. Big Cam. Big Cam. Transylvania. In Transylvania. Yeah. Dan. That's why I had to make sure you were saying what you're saying. That's the only thing I can think of Transylvania. Do you believe Dracula? Let's see. Do you believe Dracula and vampires are real, Dan? Do you believe Dracula and vampires are real? I'm right here working on this. It's trying to be a tree too. I don't want it. That's why I was trying to see if you were saying what you were saying. That's the thing I can't think of for Transylvania. Let me go get my big shovel. I think that we're gonna get that right now. Oh, it's just on there growing. Look. What is it? Romanesco. Yay, Romanesco. Cabbage. More radishes. I love this, y'all. I like radishes because they're easy to grow. I mention this every time. Radishes are easy to grow, and I plant them because I feel like I'm doing something. When I'm harvesting something, it's the first thing I get to harvest in my garden when I start my season. Dracula is reformed. He's sweet now. He's not eating people. He's he's reformed his evil ways. I wish I need to go get my glove. Yeah, it's all good. We all need some rehabilitation. Got it. I don't know what that weed is. It's gonna go to the compost. And I'll probably plant something else. So I had to turn this soil over. Matter of fact, right now I'm probably about to put some beets down. I keep saying that I watch some other YouTubers. What is this? Dead. I do watch other YouTubers, and this one, she starts composting her totes that she grows in. Let's see. Transylvania. House. Oh, what do you grow in Transylvania? What do you grow there, Dan? Look, see if my compost is working. My compost is working. So, I just let that provide nutrients for the stuff beside it. Yeah, I'm about to put some beets. Sid Vicious said like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a moment of what I'm getting up to all the time. Sorry, strawberry spinach, you didn't make it. Tell you what the strawberry spinach say it is. Strawberry spinach, ancient vegetable whose leaves are eaten fresh or cooked, like spinach. At the end of each shoot, the strawberry plant also produces a bland, edible berry. It's grown primarily for its highly nutritious leaves, thrives in heat. I had a lot of heat, but you didn't thrive this year. It's very beautiful in an interesting country. I bet it has a lot of history. I bet it has a lot of history and a lot of beautiful old culture. And I really like architecture, so yeah. When I go places, when I travel, I always buy myself something. That's why I'm asking what Romania is known for. Beets. That's what I have. I'm about to drop some beets. Because I took up that tree, and I don't know how I'm going to get that other one over there too. Because I took up that tree, and I turned over that soil, I'm going to put down some beets. Now I've been checking the weather. Today is supposed to, oh my goodness, here's another thing. I want to put some more stuff down. It's supposed to rain later today. So I want to put stuff down so I can get good and watered in for free. I call it free rain Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, and I'm going to get some free rain. Let's see right there. We'll go ahead and get these seeds down. Y'all, if these beets grow, I'm going to be juicing them. That's what I'm going to do, because I don't remember liking beets like that. I have a recipe in my head for Harvard beets. Ugh, they're slimy. When I used to make them, I remember just red and slimy, because we put cornstarch in the recipe put cornstarch in a recipe to thicken the liquid off of the beets that came out of that big old can. Disgusting. But people like that. Can you imagine? Some people like it. And they came, it's kind of like, to me, it's kind of like liver. You either love it or you hate it. And I don't like liver at all. I do not. I do not. I do not like liver at all. It's one of my things. Yeah, I recycle stuff in my garden. This is something, but look how I use it to label my look how I use it to label my beets. I have beets. And I was telling the full timer or full time gal, I am a pseudo gardener. So I just put those seeds down. It's probably used to, but if I put seeds down and something grows, that makes me happy. And if I'm not lucky, but if these beets produce, I'm juicing them. Matter of fact, I'm looking at one of them juicers. So I have to decide if I like juicing or not, right? I don't know if I do. I had a really cheap juice. It took a lot of work to juice. I didn't like it. So I started on low to see if my interest is gonna last or if it's gonna wane and I'm wasting, a lot of money. So I bought it cheap. But I feel like I like juicing enough to invest in a big one. That is a commitment, an investment in my kitchen. I feel like I'm gonna do it. I feel like I'm gonna pull a plug on it. Mama or Momo. I don't know what it's called. Momo is the Museum of Arts, I think. Museum of That's what I'm saying, Museum of Modern Arts. They don't have no plant there. They don't juice there. But I'm gonna go ahead and put these on. Let's see. Those are turnip seeds. Got them down. Now I need my small shovel. Oh. See how that work? Be doing one thing and then I move to something else and I don't have to eat. But we got that. And it's gonna get watered in today. I think there's a spot right there. It's gonna get watered in today with free rain. Rain Wednesday. Let's see. Dan, did you see my harvest today? I can't get that covered. Yeah, the rain gonna come in. I'll be out here singing, "Hear the rain again." Stuck it in. Come get you later. Dan, did you see my harvest earlier? Okay, so what I'm gonna do, let me show y'all my harvest. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's 9:15 Central Standard Time here in North Texas. And I've been out in my garden talking to y'all and Dan from Romania, i.e. Transylvania, about what's going on in my garden. I've showed y'all. Oh, y'all, it is falling in my garden. But what I want to show you is, it's the last thing, and really I'm going to end this live. One more thing, for real. Look, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you know a moment of what I'm getting up to. And I thank y'all for watching all the time. I thank y'all for joining me on my live. I thank y'all for participating in my live. I'm gonna show y'all my harvest for today. Let me show y'all one more time, one more again. And then I am gonna end this live for real because I gotta go do some other stuff. I got something to do, y'all. Look, this is going big. This is my, let's see. This is my Swiss chard. Look at that. I have enough for a nice little salad. These are my beets. I have red beets. Regular red beets. Well, they're not regular beets because the red ones are round. These are the kind of oblong ones. I have white beets. I have peppers that I'm saying are hatch chilies, but they could also be jalapenos because I have a pepper mix. I have a pepper mix right now. I'm trying to save it in the ground next year. And if something grows from it, I kind of won't know what it is either. But I'll be harvesting peppers, and I like peppers. So um, the only thing that I will know, and I'm going to leave, look, I'm going to leave shishito peppers. I'm going to leave some shishito peppers out to go to seed this year so I don't have to go buy that starter again. Y'all, I have a video about the gardening centers. You're going to be, and you're probably going to be upset with what you see. Look, this baby heirloom tomato came off my tomato plant that good. It's going to go in my salad. And this is my one room tomato that I harvested from my Dollar Tree seed. The tenant got over there and nibbled on the rest of them. Looked like it was starting on this one. Got over there and nibbled on the rest of it, so I lost out. Um, Last year, that plant produced bigly. I mean, it produced so many tomatoes. The vine was hanging over out of the flower pot that my daddy made for me, and the penny that fell out of my pocket. Pennies that they no longer produce anymore in the U.S. Now, I'm wondering if that means they'll become a collector's item or not. And this is why I just thought this. If that's not the penny, is the nickel next? I mean, if it costs so much to produce a penny, then it's got to cost so much to a nickel. Does it cost more to produce a nickel than it's worth? And if so, are they phasing it out? Now, also, look, I'm going to take these green tops with this tiny leaf right here, and I'm gonna try to get some more seeds from this radish. I have some white radish tops planted that's growing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is growing. And I also planted. See, Vicious said, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a minute what we get up to when we out here. But I have some a celery that bottom I planted, and it's growing in my wash bay as well. I'm really thrilled about that. But the penny, give it up for the penny, y'all. The penny has left the garden. Now, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss a minute of what I'm getting up to. Go ahead and turn on that notification bell. In this live because my other co-host, the lawnmower has entered the live. I thank y'all for watching. Bye, y'all.